Did you know Thai Airways still has a first class? Me either. Everyone thought that once they took out their 747s and the A380s, their first class products would follow. Who knew they actually kept it alive, but in just 3 of their brand new 777s. So I want to give this product a try along with their classic business class. Join me in today's journey, starting from Taipei, taking the first flight in business class to Bangkok, having a short layover in the brand new first class lounge, and continue on to Osaka in the latest first class seat. This is a comprehensive look at all the products across the spectrum. If you like the sound of it, consider subscribing for more contents like this. Thai Airways is part of the Star Alliance network, so business class passengers can enter EVA Air's flagship business class lounge in this airport. I made a separate video walking through the business lounge complex in great detail, so go have a look if interested, link down in the description below. And I personally had a decent time there. But it's almost time for boarding. Let's make our way to the gate. Today's flight TG633 departs at around 2 p.m. and will arrive at Bangkok at around 5 p.m. And here is our plane today, the Boeing 777-300ER. I will discuss their fleet in greater details later during takeoff, but now let's take a look at the business class seat map. The 777-300ER business class section has 42 seats split into 2 cabins in a 1-to-1 layout, with the front cabin being the larger one, but not by much. Seats are staggered and alternate between being closer and further away from the aisle. Solo travelers would appreciate the window seats the most, while couples will be glad that their middle seats are adjacent to each other, literally shoulder to shoulder. All seats have identical legroom, so the bulkhead seats are not particularly spacious, but if you do like it, then these 2 seats are better, as they are closer to the window with more privacy compared to these 2 in the front cabin, and I'm seated in 19 Alpha today. I entered through the entrance at the front of the plane, passing through the larger business class cabin as you see here. The first impression I had was that it's very purple. From the seat and the casing to the pillow and the blanket, all uses a different shade of the color. Passing through the second entrance and into the second business class cabin, and here is my seat 19 Alpha. Pretty interesting looking seat, I'll say. But before I delve deeper into all the bells and whistles, I want to quickly show you the couple seats in the middle. As mentioned earlier, they are adjacent to each other, forming these honeymoon seats. Once I settled down into my seat, the cabin crew passed me a welcome drink, their signature tamarind tea. It was so refreshing. Now let's do the seat tour. There are 2 USB-A power outlets below this medium-sized IFE screen. Below it is the footrest, which I thought has seen better days, but it is one of the larger ones out there even in today's standard. Plenty of vertical space, and not only that, there's also lots of space to put your shoes in below the footrest. Over here is the tray table, which can be flipped out like that. You can even move it away during a meal if you need to leave the seat. Below the meal tray is the literature pocket, where you'll find a puke bag and a safety card. Beside my seat is this functional space which requires some serious touch-up from the wear and tear. This is usually where the hardcover menu is placed, but there's no menu for some reason for this flight, as the cabin crew came to each passenger to show them the menu to take order individually instead. I hope this is just a one-time thing. Near my armrest area, you'll find this ancient-looking seat control panel and this vintage-looking IFE remote control. Below it, there's a small storage where you'll find a noise-cancelling headphone. You'll also find the universal power outlet here. The seat uses a 3-point seatbelt system, pretty common in today's business class seats. And just to quickly show you the pillow and the blanket. And here's a preview of the lie flat mode. And now, looks like it's time for takeoff soon. Thai Airways has gone through a lot lately, from bleeding cash prior to 2020 to a net profit in 2023, but with significant sacrifices though. As of mid-2023, the fleet of Thai Airways is less than half of what it used to be prior to 2020. As of mid-2023, there are only 52 aircrafts, and the majority of them being wide-body planes, with the 777 taking the largest share of its operation. There are no more A380s or the 747s. They are either sold or retired from the airline. But good news is on the horizon, as the airline plans to make huge order of wide-body planes soon and also to leasing more aircrafts in the coming years. With such trajectory, Thai Airways is gonna be relevant very soon again. After reaching the cruising altitude, the meal is served, starting with this king prawn salad wrapped in bacon. For the entree, I ordered the… wait, what is this? I think they mixed up my order. From its appearance, it looks like chicken and mashed potato. Okay, good. The cabin crew took it back right away, and this is what I ordered, the chicken red curry rice with egg omelette. Ugh, Thai curry, such comfort food from Thailand. It's pretty dang good. And to finish off with cheese platter with a slice of dry mango, and a vanilla pudding with chocolate cream. It's a pretty decent meal for this short haul flight, I would say. Now this would be a good time to take a nap. The meal finished fairly quickly, so I had around 2 hours of sleep. The blanket feels really comfortable, and I really like all the branding they did to the sleeping amenities. The seat feels perfectly comfortable for a nap, and I'm sure it will be great for long haul flight as well, especially given how much leg space there is. So how do I feel about Thai Airways 777 business class seats? Well, they look dated with lots of visible wear and tear, but those can easily be fixed. The most important thing is that the seats are comfortable, which they are for this flight. I have no problem flying them again and even in long haul. Now take note, the A350s have largely the same seats as the older 777s, with some minor differences. The seat you see today is pretty much what most of their wide-body planes are using. With newer planes coming, you can expect the same level of comfort, but with newer finishes and technology. Food was great, customer service was excellent. I will have no problem recommending Thai Airways business class to you. Looks like someone is waiting for me at the gate to bring me to the first class lounge, not by walking of course. As a Thai Airways first class passenger, you are escorted throughout your entire airport experience. Whether you are entering the airport from outside or transiting like myself, someone is there to accompany you. This service stands out to me as many first class passengers in many airlines don't even receive such dedicated service. And here we are at the brand new Royal Orchid Prestige Lounge. Well, not technically open recently, but in late 2019, so go figure. It is essentially new when it reopened few years after. Today, not only does it serve as Thai Airways' flagship first and business class lounge, but also the best lounge Star Alliance passengers can enter in this airport. So don't bother going to Singapore Airlines, EVA Air or Turkish Lounge. This brand new Royal Orchid Prestige Lounge complex is gonna be your new Star Alliance lounge from now on. I'm just gonna briefly show you the lounge in this video. For more details and a complete walkthrough of this brand new lounge complex, I have a separate video in my channel, link in the description below. Go have a look, it's a pretty big lounge. We are now at the first class section of this lounge. My first impression is that it looks like a brand new and upscale Thai restaurant, and it comes with amazing a la carte food by the way. Since I'm in Thailand, let's go with some local options. I have to say, they taste amazing, nice presentation on top of great taste. The quality is simply divine. Now let's check out their shower facility. There are 2 shower suites here, each equipped with their own toilet. This purple bag contains all the shower amenities you need to freshen you up. The shower suite is spacious and looks new and clean, nothing short of what I expect from a new first class lounge. Now it's time to check out the business class lounge on the other side. Collectively, the 2 lounges can house over 450 people. In summer or holiday season, that capacity limit will most likely be tested. You're probably fine in the first class section, as only Star Alliance first class passengers and Thai Airways very own top tier elite members can enter. And in the business class section, as not only business class passengers can enter, all the Star Alliance Gold elite members can enter too. So how do I like this lounge? I love it, I really do. Not because I get to access the first class section with their amazing a la carte options, but even in the business class section, there are plenty of options which I'm simply a fan of. The lounge decor looks refreshing and beautiful. This is what you would expect a Star Alliance Hub City airline lounge would look like. The shower and the washroom facilities are great, nothing to complain about. Lastly, I don't think the lounge will ever get too crowded, so my recommendation is come early with an empty stomach. You're gonna enjoy this lounge. Now it's time for me to board my next flight. Just like when I first arrived at this airport, someone is here to pick me up and escort me to my plane. Since my gate is just right outside, I find the service a little extra, but that's for being a first class passenger. They really want to treat you like a royalty.
Thank you so much. Sawadika. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you very much. Sawadika. Yes, please.
Thai Airways' new 777 premium section is split into two cabins, with the one behind filled entirely by business class, while the one in front is shared between first class and the business class. All 8 first class seats are identical, and 4 of which are window seats. While I assigned myself seat 1 kilo, I was also encouraged to use 1 foxtrot for my meal while 1 kilo as my bed. How nice was that? Before we delve deep into the first class, let's take a quick look at the brand new business class right behind me. While it has the exact seat layout as the older business class seats I showed you in my previous flight early in this video, it has brand new finishes, with more luxurious wood-like surfaces instead of plastic that was chipped off everywhere. Despite the wear and tear from those older seats, I still managed to have a great flight, so no doubt, with the newer seats, I'm sure I will have an excellent time in this brand new product. But that's all for the business class preview. Let's get back to our star of today's show, the brand new Royal First Class seat. In contrast to the business class cabin, which was very purple, the first class cabin has its luxurious shades of gold and beige to it, classic colors to accentuate the opulence and lavishness, all while not overdoing it like the Emirates. While not having a fully enclosed suite, it has this little sliding window for extra privacy. Not sure if you really need this when there's only gonna be 1 or 2 people in this cabin most of the time. There's a small compartment to hang a jacket over here. Maybe they could have installed a sliding door here instead. Just a suggestion. Here's the ottoman, which has plenty of storage space, and it also serves as a guest seat if you so choose to have a meal together. Beside it is another storage space, which you'll find your water bottle and the amenity kit. We will go over that a little more later. Massive dining table can be pulled up from here. Let me just move the chocolate away for a sec. Here is your seat position control panel and the IV remote control hidden beside your armrest. Behind it is yet another storage space, a much slimmer one though. The literature pocket over here, and several things waiting for you on the seat. The 2 pillows you need for your sleep later. The blanket and your pajamas. And yes, you can bring the pajamas home with you, and please do, otherwise they will throw them away. The cabin is very well kept. It is super clean and tidy, especially this beautiful purple carpet. It is spotless. Once I settled down, the crew member handed me their signature drink, the iced tamarind tea, and also this tiny box of chocolate. But let's eat them later because I want to show you the Amenity kit first. A beautiful black mini case by Porsche design. Let's open it and take a closer look. Wow, so many goodies. It is jam-packed with lotions and toiletry. Definitely one of the most filling Amenity kits I have received. Looks like it's time for departure now. I took this flight on New Year's Day and the crew wrote me this card with everything handwritten and drawn. It is the small little things like this that makes their first class feel so special and memorable. Tonight's flight departed just past midnight, and we will arrive at Osaka Kansai Airport 5.5 hours later at around 7:30 in the morning local time. As of now, Thai Airways only flies to 3 destinations with their first class, and they are London Heathrow, Tokyo Narita, and Osaka Kansai Airport, with the latter one being the shortest flight, but also the easiest to redeem with points. Stay till the end of this video as I will go through review my point redemption process later. Because of this relatively short flight, I've decided to have my meal after my sleep, so let's change into the PJs in the lavatory, which by the way was kept very clean for me, especially I'm the only one using. And here's my cringe-worthy transition. Make sure to give a like for the effort. Is it just me or the bed is literally glowing? Oh, never mind, it was the overhead light. But look at how nicely my bed was made, even with a thick mattress pad. I'm so ready to sleep now. And it also comes with this beautiful box of chocolate. They are absolutely delish. Even though it's not in a suite, but it feels open and spacious, and best of all, being the only passenger in this cabin, the experience feels very exclusive. So perhaps being in a suite may not be necessary after all. About an hour and a half before landing, I was offered my meal. I started off with some casual breakfast items like croissant, fruits, yogurt, and soup first. Strange food combo, but just hanging there with me. After those, I got my Japanese meal box with steamed egg, tofu, fish, and wagyu beef slices. After that, the lobster meat with wine sauce accompanied by premium miso soup and rice. Everything was simply perfect. What a way to start your day. Just so you know, you can pre-order your entree online prior to your flight. So if you want a Japanese combo meal like mine, make sure to pre-order it online. After my meal, I took another look at this beautiful cabin with some thoughts. It is clear to me and many that Thai Airways first class seat is not groundbreaking nor revolutionary. The open concept first class seats have been around for the majority of the past 2 decades or so, but some airlines are still using them, such as Qatar, Japan Airlines, Lufthansa, and even Air France. New first class seats today and tomorrow, and closed suites is almost a must-have. Open seats like these will inevitably be uncompetitive very soon, but some airlines have proven that great soft products can elevate the overall first class experience, and that is 100% true. Just look at Air France, their open air first class is still rocking. Thai Airways Royal First Class is remarkable. The longevity of the seats may be questionable, but it is no doubt comfortable and unmistakably first class. When it comes to open-style first-class seats, it sits among the top, no pun intended, along with the likes of Air France and Qatar, and with comparable soft products and services. And closed suites give off the illusion that the product is automatically superior to the open-style seat, with good reason of course. But after experiencing Thai Airways Royal First Class, I have second thought. It is the surface that differentiates a great first class from the rest, as long as the hard product is good enough. And Thai Airways Royal First Class is simply that. A good enough first class seat with exceptional customer service, accompanied by great soft products like the amenities and catering. Despite not having many destinations for this product, if you find yourself flying between Bangkok and one of the two major Japanese cities, Thai Airways Royal First Class is a great option that you should try to believe it. Alright, as to how much did I pay for this flight? I used a total of 60,000 airplane points and $45 fuel surcharge for these two flights in total, the business class from Taipei to Bangkok and the first class from Bangkok to Osaka. Interestingly, even if you were to fly just the first class segment, it would have required the same amount of points also. So if you were to fly this first class product, make sure to find another connecting flight to either the departing or the arriving city. You just add in another 5,000 points and you can have a stopover in that city too. What a bargain. And with that, let me leave you with this beautiful sunrise footage of the Japanese sky, followed by the landing at Osaka Kansai International Airport. What an amazing flight and experience. I spent a whole day with Thai Airways from the first flight in the classic business class, enjoying my time in the brand new Royal Orchid Prestige Lounge, followed by their brand new 777 Royal First Class flight. And now I'm ready for some adventure in Osaka and Kyoto. What a way to kickstart my new year.
Thank you so much for wonderful time with you. Sawadika. Happy New Year, wonderful time. Take care. Bye-bye.
I'll see you in the next video where I'll show you the brand new Delta Sky Club in Tokyo Haneda Airport and the Delta One business class flight in their A350. Stay tuned, they are both coming up next.